Alright guys, in this video I'm going to give you 5 reasons why Telegram OFM is far better than what you find with the mainstream platforms like OF, FAMU, Fansly, and any other platform you can think of. So we're going to dive straight into it. Alright guys, now one very clear advantage is engagement levels. So on the one hand, you have these slow old sites. Users have to sign up, they have to go through a whole process. Roughly 80% of users who you market to fall off during the sign up process unless they already have an account, which is costing you a load of money. Another thing is that you have no push notifications for the customers as well. When you send out a notification, they might get an email, but it is not as streamlined as getting a text message or a Telegram message, for example. Also, any man signing up for these platforms understands that they are there for one reason, and it is purely transactional, because you have to add your credit card details, and these sites are known for extracting money from desperate men. And lastly, something that you have all noticed this past 2 years is that you have a bad reputation as an OF agency, because a lot of these girls are talking on podcasts how there's an agency running their account. So the stalker fan types who usually spend a lot of money, they are onto the scheme now. They understand that they're not chatting to Sophie Rain, for example. They're chatting to one of you guys or one of your chatters. So it's a completely dying industry because they know that this is transactional. Now, on the other hand, if you let them DM the girl's Telegram, this is something far more exciting, because as you know, when you drop game on a girl in real life and she gives you her Instagram, you know she's not as into it as if she gives you her phone number. The same contrast applies between a Telegram account and an OF account. So all of a sudden, this guy gets her Telegram, it's far more personal, the other girls only talk through OF, and this feels like a step in the right direction because these customers usually want to do something else. Another advantage is that you have the push notification power. Now, this is an insane perk with Telegram because their phone is always in their hand. They can be at the work, in the bathroom, whatever. They get a DM from you and it is done. It's on. They'll always be available. It's not just when they log onto the site, because you can always make a customer turn back into a customer. Moving on, we have economic safety, because let's be honest, we are all businessmen here, and what we all want is a steady stream of income. We don't want all of a sudden everything to stop. We need it to be continuously running. If you are on one of these traditional platforms like OF and you get banned, then you can just say bye-bye to your business because you have KYC'd that account or your model has KYC'd it, and that is a big problem for your business. This means you have to switch platforms and then switch again once you get banned again, and this is gonna cost you in the long term, and it's simply not a steady way of making money. Now, what any good businessman tells you is that you have to diversify. So if you want to do part-time Telegram OFM, that's also an option, but what you have to do is diversify. If you're on Telegram instead, if you somehow manage to get banned, which there's been like 2 or 3 cases on the entire existence of the platform where somebody has gotten banned, you can just create a new account. There are no limitations on that. Next up, we have AI disclosures. So on FanView and any other site which allows AI models, you have to inform that your model is AI generated. So here you can read the TOS on FanView. So you have to make clear that it is not a real person. Imagine a customer reads that this girl is not real. He's gonna start wondering, oh, who am I chatting to? Is it some dude on the other end? And obviously it is. And this, guys, is the main reason why normal OFM is currently outperforming AI OFM. But this will very soon change, because with Telegram OFM, you don't have to disclose anything. You can be running an AI model on Telegram OFM. There is no issue with that at all. So you can start making money like this. Now, this is just an extract from one of my chatters' shifts. So I'm just going to show you. This is a nice whale we had a while back. So as you can see, it scales up very fast, and you see these numbers are nothing to joke about. I believe he spent about $5,000 on 2 days, roughly. As you can see, this is in the span of 2 hours already. That's probably 2K or something. So it's definitely easier to make money with AI models on Telegram OFM. Next up, we have the marketing. Now, obviously, if you're on one of these 3 platforms, you're definitely familiar with the issue of getting traffic to your fan site. This is because of child safety and whatnot, because these sites really only have one purpose, and that is to sell explicit content. Instagram or any other site can't allow you to link those kind of adult sites, so you need to bypass it by using a link tree, because you have to click on your link tree, then your OF, and then sign up and do all that bullshit. And this is making you no money. It's just costing you money. So why not just skip it and link your Telegram straight in your bio, in your posts, whatever, it doesn't matter. What we usually do with our real models is that we still have a link tree, because we diversify some of the traffic to our cam site and some over to our Telegram OFM. But in story posts, you can link your Telegram without any issue. It's completely allowed, whereas you can't do that with any of these 3 sites. So that's another plus with Telegram OFM. Now finally, we come to one of my favorite areas, chatting freedom. Now you've most likely experienced how OF and other sites block phrases like "come meet me," or any other suggestive phrase like "come watch my live," which would take you off platform. Now going against these terms of service will get your account banned, which brings us back to point 2, where you risk your economic safety. If you instead move over to Telegram here, you can obviously type what you want. It's end-to-end encrypted, so you can literally advertise your live site, your cam site, whatever, because in the end this is a business and your end goal is to make as much money as possible. Same for the model. So if you can't advertise your live streams on OF, why would you want to stay there? They're limiting you from reaching your full potential of making money, whereas on Telegram OFM it's completely up to you. It's your business. The way you make the most money is the way you should be operating. So that's it for this video. If you want to get started yourself, you can just DM me. The link is in the bio, and I'll send you the setup guide for KVIQA completely for free. Good luck, guys.
Blue bands, blue bands, blue bands.